death has been swallowed up in victory. Where, O death, is your victory? Where, O death, is your sting? I'm comforted by those words, the words that Paul writes, trying to help us understand and make sense of why people aren't here anymore. I've read them a bunch of times. But it takes time to get over the sting of death. It's hard to lose somebody that was very much alive on one day, very much gone the next. And although there are those who go quickly, those who linger in their sickness, there's no real sense of formula that it's easy. Even when a righteous woman passes after a good 80, 90 years, it's still difficult because she's not there anymore to say the things that only she can say. It's still hard to figure out how to live when the man who used to do the simple things like take out the trash and just, I don't know, occupy the chair, flip the remote, things that maybe even bothered you that he doesn't do anymore because it's not there. The person that we ate their potato salad, we remembered their laugh. We might even found ourselves angry with at times. We miss because we recognize that they were a vital part of our life. And there is a sting in death. It's hard. People come here and sit and try to ponder. Some out of loyalty, some out of probably just a sense that hoping that time will bring healing. But do you ever really get over the pain that you have when you miss somebody you love? I don't think so. Then we recognize that when Paul writes these words, he's taking the bigger picture. That we here on this side of the river, we don't completely get it because this is all we understand. And those who have gone before us, who are reunited with Christ, they see the big picture, they get it, they understand, they enter eternity. Those folks, I don't think that they long for what we have here. There's a sadness that perhaps we live with just limited information. When you look at the cross, Jesus at the age of 33, the peak of his popularity in his ministry, when there were still so many more people to heal, so many more sermons to preach, so many great thoughts that he could have shared, books to fill up with the wisdom that would have come out of his head. That in God's time, he goes to the cross, submits to the Father, and dies for the sins of humanity. Look at the cross, and I recognize that Jesus understood death. The one thing that we really never quite get used to. No matter how philosophically you get it dialed in, no matter how cold you can be to the emotions of it, death is the great mystery of life. Jesus dies. That's how he saves us from our sin. He dies. He pays the price for the mess that I've made in my life. He dies. The one thing that we're most afraid of, death. Jesus dies. And in that death, he's glorified because in that death he defeats all the stuff that comes against us. Sin, hell, death, evil. Jesus dies on the cross, and you look at him in his dying, in his final words, in the suffering that he goes through for you and me. And you recognize that this is the kind of God that I can serve, because he gets it. He's been there.